Okay.
Yay.
Ah!
Yeah, that's right, Abe. Thanks. Aw.
You can still see him down there, right?
No, but remember, I do this on a phone.
Oh, yeah, you do it on a phone. Phonely fans. I don't know why I said that.
Whoa. I wish you didn't, but here we are.
Anyways, did you guys like what I named this episode?
I can't see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do.
Bud's Stuff.
You're such a
Bud.
chimpanzee. What do we do without you?
Alright, I gotta get that link. Found it. Get shareable link. Okay. This is for you guys. Boom. And now you can see what it's called. There we go. Okay. I posted it to my Facebook. We still get no viewers yet. That's okay. They missed the song. And they're missing out when they miss the song.
Fuckers.
All right. Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Guy.
Hi.
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 You've been butt
Hi.
stuffed.
Woo!
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Butt Stuff. How are you?
Not everybody
I'm
at
fat.
once.
I'm
Fuck
fat.
it.
You know,
Us or our viewers?
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm just, kicking back, having a glass of wine. So.
Wine and pizza.
Holy
What the hell
shit.
kind of wine? Jesus Christ, that's a big glass. My kind of glass, man.
Yep. I needed it. This has been.
Show us the.
Last week was fucking crazy. What? Just a wine.
Hey,
glass.
Patty, you have a nice little setup you got up there now. It's not
Thank
you
you.
holding the camera anymore. Now you can see stuff in the background, and it's fun and it's cool. There's a mug. There's a jack-o'-lantern. There's a.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
blinks
there's a
and
skull.
Of course
Yeah.
there's a skull. That's where he lives.
Yeah, it's all sorts of fun now.
Thank
put all
you.
that-
I
had to
tried.
put all my,
Did you get like a stand for your phone?
No. Would you like to know? Okay, so MacGyver was a big part of my childhood, and I'm appreciative of it because right now my tripod here is a Vampire Blood Bath and Body Works candle, a Cheez-It box on top of it, a flat amethyst cluster propping up the front part of the camera, and a little bit of citrine in the back of it to balance it out
There
on
you go.
a TV stand. So
Yeah. One to absorb the energy, the other to, yeah.
exactly, and I have an Apache tier right next to Chubby's fucking face. So figure that one out. Actually, it's not true. It's on Rachel's side, but counterbalanced.
It sounds like one of those Huba Duba machines. What are they called? You know what I'm talking about, Abe?
Rube
Yeah.
Goldberg machine.
Rube Goldberg. That's
You
it.
know,
Goldberg the goalie.
and I was gonna go with Goldberg the wrestler. I was gonna make a Dusty Rhodes reference here, but
Hell yeah.
fine.
Abe's drinking a nice huge glass of piss, I see.
Uh huh.
Oh, you didn't bring enough for the class, though.
It's
Abe.
peach moscato.
You
Oh.
absolute girl. My God.
Yeah, seriously. You're trying to get laid by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got her! Got her!
Got me.
Got her!
Got me.
All right!
Early, too.
It's a good fucking episode now.
Just when you thought it was safe to drink the water.
It's not.
It's not.
That's not
Chubby.
water, man.
I'm getting rid of the cage. I'm getting rid of the cage.
That's depressing, man.
Why do we have a cage?
Don't ask.
Do you want to know?
Women.
Aha. Okay.
Damn it,
Why are you getting
Chubbs.
rid of it?
But yeah, it's going. It's gone.
Why? Does it just take up too much space, or is it just
Yeah.
not?
It just it doesn't get used and it takes up too much space. So
You
Just
could
like
put
Ah!
chubby.
No, I know how to break the combination because it used to be my cage.
Like he could ever get you in a cage.
I mean, you could like put him in there, and then
physically,
like,
no.
leave him somewhere, and then drive back home.
oh no,
Reach
you
a good
can't.
home.
I've been rearranging this room and like redesigning it for.
It kind of
specifically
shows.
for the-
Yeah.
And
It looks
I
Well,
think-
you're getting rid of it too at the same time.
I thought that I thought that I had gotten a lot of the clutter out of here, but then like I sat down and forgot all about that shit behind me. So whatever.
Story of my life.
God damn it.
Exhibit A.
So what's been going on?
Yeah. How are you all?
Hey, we got a motherfucking president now. That was by Friday.
Yeah.
By Friday, I was just like, I don't care who, just somebody tell me who's in charge. Fuck.
The blue
That's why I'm
balls
having-
are killing me.
That's why I'm having a glass of wine. I already
Abe.
drank all the beer.
Abe, Charles is in charge of our
Charles?
days and our
I
nights.
always forget
Oh,
that.
fuck me.
Poor
Charles is in charge of our lives.
Poor dumb bastard.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.
Totally.
Whatever happened to predictability?
Oh boy. How was your day, Rachel?
It's been a while. Been a while.
Been a while.
But
No, I get it. I take off one episode and y'all gotta do this. I see how it is. Whatever.
but yeah, coronavirus is really big in my city right now.
Yeah.
Like, I know people that have it, like a lot of people. It's crazy. Like how we had like 6,000 one day cases, and
In your city.
yeah,
Just the city.
No, in her pants. Yes, you're saying.
yeah, look, it's crazy.
Speaking of, like,
Yeah.
without revealing any personal information, everybody okay in that? Like, obviously not your city, because that's a lot of people, but we didn't really get an update.
I'm waiting on my results, but I don't feel sick, and I don't think I got it. I don't think I have it.
Because we
but-
were worried about you.
My
Worried about you.
It's a
My-
worry.
my kid's father might have it. He's waiting on results, but he's really sick.
Ooh.
And he's got a lot of chest like issues, like pneumonia, like type stuff.
Ish.
But he's still waiting on his results. And that my kid has been over there for a week and now has to stay there.
Yeah, I suppose.
That is
And-
terrible.
I haven't seen my kid in a week, like
Yeah.
before Halloween. They had a bunch of stuff going on. And so over there, like family stuff. So
Mm.
nothing bad.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, yeah. And what else? Oh, a friend of mine's mom and another friend of mine's dad. It's like two other people I know too, kind of like I saw them post about it that live here. you know, and it's kind of weird that it's kind of crazy. It's like we had like, I don't know, like we had more cases than we did in March, you know, in the beginning.
Well, sure, everybody
Second
stopped taking it seriously, and boom,
Yeah.
here we are.
Alpena's doubled in cases in just a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then we had that super spreader event in Muskegon.
Yeah.
The Trump?
Great.
Yeah. Trump was here.
Trump train.
Yeah, how'd that go for them?
Yeah, that was a few weeks ago. So that makes sense.
It's starting
Yeah.
to happen now, yeah.
Meanwhile, that's the entire state of Wisconsin for exactly that reason.
Yeah.
Everybody for those unfamiliar with the Midwest, because I'm sure you guys deal with it to a certain degree too. Where I am is a tourist destination for really specifically Chicagoans and those who live in the southern part of the state and in the major metropolitan areas, because of course Wisconsin is literally just Madison, Green Bay, Milwaukee, and then trees. That's it.
Mhm.
But they like to come up and look at the trees, and they like to go, oh, it's so cute up here. Oh, we'll be safe. We just had to get out of the city. It was just getting so ridiculous. Cough all over you. I'm like, thank you. Not like we're in the middle of fucking nowhere and have no resources available. Thank you very much. Here's your coffee. Go fuck yourself. So, yeah, I'm sure you guys are going through the same thing.
Yeah. I know those type of people because like 10 minutes south from me, there's a place called Grand Haven.
Yeah.
And that's a big tourist like attraction, and it's like really rich people from like Chicago, and it's mostly people from Chicago, and like in the summertime. And I worked retail.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
And oh my God, I wanted to like kill those people. It was like awful.
Yeah, like no offense, people from Chicago, we love you, but you have to know most of the world hates you. You just have to be aware of it.
I worked at when I graduated high school. I worked at a campground, and my third year there, they made me like a manager. I got basically I was in charge when the owners weren't around, and I remember this guy pulled up in this Monaco signature motorhome with like Italian. Huge fucking thing, minimum 30 amp service, fucking Italian marble floors. The guy bragged that he has never showered or shit in his own motorhome.
Oh my
Because
God.
it's like, why would you buy something that expensive and not enjoy it? So,
Because for the record, Abe enjoying something means he can shit in it.
God damn right. Like, what can I do?
Sorry.
I do that with
That's why he's
everything.
getting rid of the cage.
There's a funk. There's a funk to it.
It's just so hard to clean.
But this guy, he you know, it became pretty apparent very early on in his stay.
It became a parrot? Sorry, it sounded like he said a parrot.
That the reason that he had so much money might have been partly from his hard work, but almost entirely because he was a penny pinching prick.
Yay.
And
Pitching parrot.
anyways,
Pitching the pennies. Pitching the pennies.
because he bitched about every little fee there, and I remember at one point I moved him around.
Oh yeah, they're super cheap.
I moved him around to a couple different spots, and the fucker, he sat there. He had this. There was this new thing that was on motorhomes where it was like like a dome with a satellite dish in it that automatically found the signal. But the problem was we had trees, and he's getting out. He's telling me, "Well, you see, though, this is the only KOA I've ever been to that wasn't paved, and all these trees gotta go. Nobody will ever be able to get satellite with all these trees here." And I'm just like,
you.
oh my God. And he's like, I've been camping a lot. I'm like, no, you drive a house. Like, you drive a house to a parking lot and then plug it in. Like, that's all you do. And it was,
I recently, and by recently I mean last weekend, I was very appreciative that he didn't show up this weekend, but Had this guy show up. No idea where he's actually from, which I'm thankful for, but I can suspect. But he came in 15 minutes before closing. This man is literally a real life Brad Majors without any of the charm. He's just completely oblivious, naive, weird as fuck, thinks everything he's saying is brilliant. And so he comes in dressed head to toe in like running gear. He drove there, just saying. And I'm like, hi, what can I get you? He's like, oh, what time do you close? Blah, blah, blah. And so I established, oh, we're closing in a couple minutes, but what can I get you? Oh, well, I'm not going to buy anything then. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. Proceeds to stand there and say, so, did you vote yet? And I'm like, yeah, I did a while ago. Absentee, bitch. I didn't obviously say the bitch part. Felt it real hard. Mm-hmm. But then he starts looking at the floor tiles going, it's amazing. If you take one of these out, you're going to notice. Like equating it to voting. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. But he keeps talking about absolutely nothing. And then he told me where they stay a million times. I won't bother saying it because it won't mean anything, but it also just doesn't mean anything. But he kept talking about how he goes from point A, which is far away, to where I am, because, that bakery, they always make this really nice pecan sort of coffee cake thing, and every time I come in, they just don't have it. And I was like, well, it's possible they just don't make it anymore. I would have thought. But maybe call instead of making that fucking drive. Well, yeah. They better make it. Recipes are made for a reason. Make the stuff. I'm not going to sit here and explain basic food-based consumer economics to you, sir, so I'm not going to worry about it. But he keeps talking. I notice his ear is bleeding, by the way. And I pointed out to him, and he keeps talking. I'm like, sir, your ear is bleeding. And he keeps going. And I'm like, okay, fine, bleed to death. I don't care.
like from the ear hole?
No, it was
from the ear hole?
Turns out, spoiler alert for everybody really in tune to this story, because he went in eventually to the bathroom to check it out. He had been shaving his ears and he just kind of nicked it. Used a new razor. 2-second story. 5 minutes. 5 minutes this man took to tell me that because I cared at all. I was just letting him know so he didn't bleed all over his expensive ass tracksuit. But then he eventually leaves. He comes in again the next day, continuing to complain about the fact that he can't get the bread that I don't make. I have no responsibility for. And, well, it's just ridiculous. I talked to the manager and they told me they don't make it. So, okay, King Tut, I'm so sorry that the peasants in this buttfuck nowhere place didn't want to make a bread that you might be the only fucking asshole who makes. But chill. Go make it yourself if it's that important. And I'm trying to be helpful. Then, cherry on top, he goes to sit down and he turns on the Trump rally that he can't be at because he's in my coffee shop. Then he comes up to talk to me about it. And the way he talks about it was literally, isn't it amazing how information travels? Look at this. He's in wherever the fuck he was. Don't care. I wish he had been on Mars because there's no fucking oxygen up there and he'd be dead. But yeah, he's wherever. And I can watch it. Here. He was the most insufferable bastard. He did buy something the second time. But just the idea of everything around me needs to be shifted to my convenience. And he came up and kept needing to be helped with nothing. And I'm like, how are you alive? How's nobody killed you yet? Stick around. It may change. But yeah, it was just like, dude. But I can't say I know for sure that he was in Chicago. He might have been from the southern part of the state because they're there too. But same kind of dick. Same, those trees gotta go kind of person.
What's Jumpy doing?
Who knows? What are you doing?
What are you doing, asshole?
What you doing?
I'm just sitting here.
No. You know what we're asking about. How dare you get out of that seat? How fucking dare you show off your legs when Rachel doesn't even have any. No. Audacity. Jesus.
She just spread them completely off one day.
Exactly. They popped off and they kept going. We don't know where they are.
Barbies. The legs of the Barbies.
It was all the barbecue sauce. It just lubricated.
How many bottles?
Okay, so how was Chubby's day? Now that we've
My
ranted
day?
about the rich people.
So today I started working on the thing that I'm going to show you later, and I got a text from my baby mama's mama, aka massage therapist. Are you on your way? And I was like, oh, hot damn, I totally forgot I'm getting a massage today. So I drove over there really quick. It's a 2-minute drive. And I get a massage and come home.
Why was that
I
funny?
look in the mirror. Because it was anticlimactic. Oh, you went to get the massage. You get the massage. You come back. The massage was got. I go home. And I go to the bathroom. And I look in the mirror. And there's just like 4 of the grossest fucking zits you've ever seen in your life.
Oh,
On my nose.
solid.
And I'm just thinking to myself, man, I just got a massage. Face up, by the way. Like, I was on my back.
Oh,
She
no.
was doing my arms. And here I am with the grossest fucking zits in the goddamn world. If it wasn't, and I'm just thinking, what kind of asshole just doesn't tell people about the grossest fucking zits in the goddamn world? Like, who would just not tell somebody about that?
How do
You
you
know,
tell
they
somebody
would've-
about that though? Especially when they're naked and you're touching them.
Wait.
Like,
Well, I'm not naked. I wasn't naked. I had shorts on.
Okay, but nonetheless, like, what? Play it out for us. What is the completely socially acceptable way to do that isn't going to be super awkward and weird?
Hey, the Facebook status that I just posted about the gross ass zits, I was not talking about you, is how you say that to somebody.
Sure, in a world with nothing but chubs,
And the sound
the entire populace is just him. Only varying degrees.
Hey, it's our friend Greg Baston.
Hi.
Hey,
Say
Greg.
thank you, Michigan,
How's it
Pennsylvania. And some men people see things as they are and say why. I dream things that were
Never
and they
were.
say why not. Oh, it's a quote. It's a quote there from
We're
Ralph
very good at reading.
Ralph Frederick Kramer. Ralph Frederick Kramer. That's definitely what that stands for.
Not, Richard Kennedy. Robert
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Nope.
I said that doesn't even matter.
Technically true. Yeah, it's not. It's definitely not. Thank you, Greg. Hi. Hope
Thank
you're
you
having a
for
great
watching,
night.
Greg. Yeah.
Thank you. And yes.
I'm going to take a
Okay.
guess that you're partying on your back patio or out in the backyard. So have fun. Drink one for all of us.
Have something we got to do right now, or do I go on the rant?
Rant away.
Dude, rant. Go for the
Rant
rant.
That's
away.
half the show. Come on.
Yeah.
Fucking, I feel like a lot of weight off of my shoulders. But at the same time, I'm like, shit is about to hit the fan with these crazy fucking psychos. I've seen them way too many times. It's like watching, I don't know, it's frightening. The devotion and the delusion.
Yeah.
Like, and they're nuts. They have guns. They're crazy. They're instigators. And yeah, either they're going to get tired, but there's like a hierarchy of them, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's different types. I'm analyzing Trump supporters right now.
For anyone who
Analyze them.
didn't get the telegraph.
And there's these super like alt-right crazy psychos. They want to be psychos, like they want power, blah blah blah, they're racist. Then there's like these little tiers like of groups like the Proud Boys, and then there's like these militias. They're not as extreme as these ones, but they're like kind of like they're pawns of the top. It's kind of weird.
And all of them feel emasculated by something done by people who had nothing to do with them in the first place, but because they can't get it up, gotta go burn down that church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hey, I can't get it up, and I don't support Trump.
It's
Anyway.
true. He I got blisters trying to
Oh my
it was just
God.
pushing rope the whole time.
The best part of that is I'm imagining both the zits and the cage for that part. And I
Blister
gotta
juice
say, I'm
makes
here
great
for it.
lube.
Ooh,
but
spicy.
so I went to Saturday, and I was kind of late because I woke up late, and I don't know. And me and my friend Alex were like, well, let's go down there too, because all the, want to boycott the vote or whatever, that's fraud or some bullshit.
Mhm.
Groups of Trumpers keep going to like the state's capitals that turn blue.
Mhm.
And it's a nationwide thing that they're doing. And pretty much boycotting the results of the vote, because they can't accept that voter fraud is really rare, because it's actually really complex because of the system of so many times of vote of, it just, I don't know.
You're flabbergasted by the fact that they'll just literally swallow anything if it means they
Anything.
can grab their guns and go yell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that fucking the Sharpie thing
here.
was kind of the most impressive, stupid level of, okay, this is literally, they will literally take anything. I thought the QAnon whole thing of people actually believing in this whole satanic underground where they eat babies and shit, genuinely thought, okay, well, mental health problems are a thing in this country. We can't always diagnose people who don't have a grip on reality, so I can see that. But the people who were getting mad about Sharpies on election night, nope. I mean, granted, mental health is still a problem, and we can't diagnose everybody, but excuse me? Chill. Just accept it.
There's
it's
more
really
of a
sad.
There's more of a chance that the votes won't be counted if by doing mail-in ballots than there is that there will be extra votes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. And one of my friends shared some dumbass meme that was it referenced like, oh, shout out to all the people who've been dead for 10 years who voted Biden in or something like that. And I'm like, that is not how it works. Did you go vote? Did you go bring your fucking driver's license? Because also Republicans are super big on voter suppression to make it even harder for you to vote.
Yeah.
Did you go and check in at any point ever where you have to hand them a proof of identification in most places, which fucks over a lot of Americans? And you gotta state where you live, who you are, sign your thing. Like, you can't just have... There's so many aspects of how our society works that they just... Even the ones who are intelligent...
Yeah.
Don't choose to acknowledge anymore. They just, whoop, nope, reality's not reality anymore. To satiate this need. It's scary. I get what you're saying.
It is. And I shared a really great article. It's more of an opinion piece by The Atlantic. It's about, this is just a fucking stepping stone. This whole presidency, is a stepping stone. It's, he failed because he was a populist, but he wasn't as good as other populists have been, being reelected, like Putin and all that, because he was too aggressive and Putin would try to do something that was good, that would help people, and so people be happy and blah blah blah,
Yeah, that whole argument of for the people who could justify what Hitler was doing. Well, he did so much to rebuild the economy. That same sort of idea of okay, he's doing horrible.
People that are middle, they don't see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just enough for them to go, okay, I feel confident in this decision.
But this sets a pathway to getting somebody worse the next
Yeah.
election.
The fear
Yeah,
is
and-
a lot of publications. The fear is that the next populist candidate will be much more competent, and
Yeah.
that's the problem. Is that this is a populist candidate, but he was not competent enough to be aware that he was a candidate. Like it does sort of feel like he still thinks he's on The Apprentice.
Yeah.
It's very much so. And he's like, because we know he's not smart, he's not a strategist. He is the embodiment of an evil Leroy Jenkins as far as how moving forward with, plots that oppress people and keep power for some. And those like Putin and other members of that populace, they're chess players.
Yeah.
He can't even win a game of Uno. So, yeah, that's the thing I'm most terrified of is the equal reaction to what we're going to have, however the fuck the next 4 years plays out, and possibly, who knows. But yeah, there's always that equal and opposite reaction. And I think which is how we ended up with him in the first place. America went double down on the first African-American man. And so they went, oh, well, we can't have that. Fucking let's get the worst thing ever. Whew, now we're back. And so what's going to be the worst thing that comes next? That's what I'm scared of.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially with all the foot soldiers who are still there, like Rachel was saying. Okay, fine, they're the hierarchy ones who pull the strings. There are so many of those not simple-minded. That's actually not the right way to put it. Willfully ignorant people.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who
That's-
genuinely feel disenfranchised.
Yeah.
By, like, they think, oh, black people are getting something I'm not getting. Women are getting some liberty that I'm not getting. And it's like, you idiot. I get it. The movie Gummo is your life. I get it. But you cannot base your entire perspective on the world on just you, but you can't teach humanities to a hillbilly and expect them to retain it. And so, yeah, and by hillbilly, I don't mean people from the South. I mean just people who are that sort of, I'm dumb, but that's okay because I got a gun. Yeehaw.
I was thoroughly disturbed. I just for gits and shiggles,
I'll finish the story. He was thoroughly disturbed because he accidentally walked in on that massage and he saw those zits and was like, oh my God.
Oh, look at those fucking zits.
He was
videotaping
the massage for their porn site. Like he was
Okay, so fun twist to that story. I actually never really thought that about her because I actually had a mask on during the massage, so she couldn't see him anyways. I just thought it was funny to bring him up because of that one time I did that to you, Rachel.
Yeah, you're a jerk. You were telling me about my pimple.
And I was just like, oh man, how come no one telling me about these gigantic fucking pimples on my nose? There was like 4 of them. It was ridiculous. I suck at hygiene.
But
all right.
Somebody posted a thing about basically like all these liberals better watch it because we've got like 8 trillion bullets and stuff like this.
God, yeah.
And this was the thing is, this was actually someone that I knew pretty well in real life too. So I'm like, holy shit, I've literally got someone that I graduated high school with saying like, hey, we're coming for you with machine guns. And it's like, oh yay, now it's nice to know that not only do I risk being threatened if I wear a mask in public, but now I've got the most basic responsibility I have as a citizen of this country, voting now, might get me shot as well. It's yay, cool. I love how I'm out here. I'm in a small town in Northeast Michigan where people are, always praising, oh, thank God I don't have to worry about people with, crime and guns and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I fucking do. Like, I've got to worry about fucking getting killed up here now.
I'm scared
It's
of
like
your
it's like
ass.
when they say oh, we're gonna be at the polls with our guns for your protection. Yeah.
Yeah,
they say that kind of shit. Like, yeah, this is definitely for my protection.
Yes.
There's actually videos around of them actually intimidating people.
Oh, without
Nobody has covered it in media so much. They made it not a big deal, like the intimidation, but across the country there were a lot of incidents.
And it goes to show just how pathetic they are as far as individuals and humans, because the ones they're going to challenge, they're not going to come for the people who are going to stand up against them. Like, I voted absentee, so I can't really say anything. But if somebody tried to intimidate me, like, I have kind of a go fuck yourself glare, and I'm stocky. I got low center of gravity. They're not going to come for me unless I'm like holding a baby or with an octogenarian or something. They're going to just try to threaten the ones who would be the most vulnerable and would already be the most scared. And it's like, you absolute fucking pathetic piece of shit. How about you go die somewhere? Because you're trying to play big boy, and this war games thing makes you feel important, be you male or female, equal opportunity employer here. But it's like, come the fuck on. How can you be this bad? How?
Well,
the education system in this country is bad, but come on.
The Trump rally thingy in town here, and like a couple other things I've been to, every time a fight broke out, it was always a man attacking a woman on our side. There's like big tough guys, and they rarely fuck with them, but like women, they will push them around, and it's usually white women that they attack the most.
Yep.
It's really weird.
And
it's not weird at all. It makes
fascinating. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's I don't think it's weird at all. I think it's a matter of you look at the different levels of threats that happening there, and they're like, well, he might kick my ass, and they might, but little white chick, ha ha ha, and because it's not just racism, it's not just any one thing. This is a weird amalgam of misogyny and racism and class warfare and
because they go after women.
Yeah, and a lot.
And they verbally.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that just yet.
Oh,
okay. But I posted this earlier. I want to read it because I think it'd be fun to read. Okay, so the meme is 70 million pissed off Republicans, 0 cities destroyed. Think about that for 1 minute. Well, I motherfucking thought about it for a motherfucking minute, and then I wrote this shit right here. It goes, so according to this meme here, black people are murdering Republicans, the liberal government is letting them get away with it, and the Republicans aren't destroying cities, so we should see them as better people, according to this meme right here that I'm posting. Also, according to this meme right here, in 2016 when liberals lost, they destroyed cities. This according to the meme right here that I'm posting. And apparently, according to this meme right here, there were no actual acts of terrorism committed by right-leaning people during the election season. Apparently, this meme right here that I'm posting doesn't at all compare apples and oranges.
Yep. It's logical to me. Like, what are you talking about, Chubs?
It's yeah.
Yeah, people, not that exact meme, but that mentality was so prominent in so many people that like I work alongside, like Abe had said, people I went to high school with, which granted my high school's pretty hick, but still, it's staggering It's genuinely like, that's not hyperbolic. It like stops you in your step when you're like, how can you be this disconnected from reality to think that that is not only post it and be like, yeah, look at that, I feel so good now, showed you liberals. Like, oh, okay, you stopped me from doing literally nothing, but okay. But the ones who genuinely will continue to feed off of that idea of, yeah, you know, looting is so much worse than people being murdered statistically by cops purely because of who they were and how they were born, not because of any offense they committed. Burning down a Target is so much worse. You know, it just blows my mind.
I know. Ugh.
But, you know,
Drives me crazy.
We'll see where things go. That was the thing that I kept getting stuck in like eternal loops with people where they'd either like give up on the thread or I'd give up, because I'm at that stage in life where it's like, if I can tell I'm not going to change your mind, here are the things that are available to me. If you're attacking a friend of mine, I'm going to back them up. If you're not attacking somebody that I know personally, then I'm just going to kind of keep an eye out, drop the logic, and you can do what you want with it, because I know it's not going to go anywhere. But maybe it will provide others with ammunition that they can continue to build their argument with, because I got enough shit to deal with. I don't need to be on Facebook giving myself an aneurysm.
Yep.
But
question.
It's
is me and Abe both blurry as dick?
Just Abe.
Abe is
just Abe.
You have a little bit of a lag though. You're clear, but you're laggy.
That's okay. I don't mind. As long
And
as
now
you can
I've
see
I
the
can see the
shit.
pimples.
Oh, they're right here.
Ooh,
Fucking
get a macro
huge.
shot on those babies.
I got a macro
That's
shot
gonna
of
be
my
the
dick.
finale of the episode. Is Abe goes up and lances them with his teeth.
Come on. What? We're
No,
supposed to
you will come on afterwards. It'll be great.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, my zits. Oh yeah, that's the way to do it.
I am trying to clean the
Right, like my
I'm
little
trying to get
setup
your
here isn't doing
schnappers.
it. I need that extra. I don't know what else I have around. Ooh,
I'm doing virtual
shit on
Reiki right now.
Shit, you're being extra. Hey, speaking of the best fucking thing that ever happened ever in the world,
There we go. What?
Dave Chappelle hosting Saturday Night Live on Saturday with
Oh,
Foo
yeah.
Fighters was the best goddamn thing that ever happened in the history of ever. It was so fucking funny. Oh my god, I was in tears the second time I watched it.
Dave Chappelle did a great job. It was so good. And that's another thing that I've been noticing. Holy shit. Has the media, even the mainstream media, didn't give a fuck in this election. Did you hear them? They were dogging on Trump. Like, no, that's all lies. He's just being a baby.
Yeah, Fox News was doing that of all fucking channels.
And to the point that there was only CBS or something covered one of his speeches, and everybody else didn't cover it. They didn't do it live because it was just bullshit.
Yeah,
it's insane that we have gotten to this point. What the fuck happened?
It reminds me of years and years ago. I want to say I was in high school. Might have even predated that. Patton Oswalt did a comedy special where one of the bits he was talking about reality TV shows and the inevitability of, because everything's going to be reality's going to have to shift and suddenly become crazy, and there'll be fucking vampires and werewolves and shit. That bit plays in my head every single day now because it's actually prophetic. It's actually happening. The minute the QAnon stuff started, I was like, Patton, what did you do?
No, what you're talking about right now is exactly what it's a show called Some More News. Cody Shody or whatever. Cody Johnson is his name on YouTube. And he did a 2-hour long movie style episode of his normally fake news kind of parody news, but he's really just talking about how shitty things are. It was all about that, and dissected a bunch of movies and showed how they were parallel with what we're doing now, and talked about how the effect of this media, what it had on us as a society growing older and stuff, and our expectations.
Yeah.
Everybody is prepared for the apocalypse because of movies.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their plan. They know exactly the weapon they're going to use on the zombies. I'm going to use a bat. But I hate sports, so I got to go find a bat, so I'm fucked.
There's a giant sword in the basement.
taking it a step further, it's not even just that we're prepared for it. Remember Doomsday Preppers, the show? Like, there are people who have romanticized it to a degree where it's borderline fantasy fetish versus reality business for them. Like, they are waiting for the world to end so they can have a hard-on and beat people to death and be totally justified in doing it. And it's like, me too, but why? Why can't you separate?
Beating people to death with a hard-on is tricky.
I mean, to be fair, I'd be beating them to death with my hard-on, because as we discovered, I have only one leg. The other one's my dick, so it would get some damage.
I'm not that endowed. So you'd kick them, is what you're saying. Okay.
I'd kick them with my dick, yes.
Just so you know, as somebody with a dick, it actually hurts your dick more to hit something with it.
Yeah, but if it hurts just right, it'll feel good, so...
Depends on what you're slapping, I guess.
Oh, I'll drink to that.
Next time on Slapping Dicks.
The Slap Kick Dicks. That's a new band name.
It reminds me of Idiocracy. Next up on the Violence Channel, another Ouch My Balls.
Oh, Idiocracy was way funnier when it was fiction.
Yeah, it really was. Like, it wasn't that long ago that the writer came out and said, hey, I didn't mean to make a documentary, y'all. Yeah, we didn't mean for you to either.
Nah.
Oh, what segment are we going to now?
Yeah.
Let me show you what I've been working on.
It's his dick.
This is
So it'll be a short clip.
me and in the band, the Pretentious Pigs, if you will, but please don't.
El Porco Pretensione.
El Puerco Pretensione, which
Why is that
wish I had the audio clipping of the Google Translate. Basically, we've been doing studio work every week for 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
And we got it set up down there, basically, so we can just plug in and hit record and start playing. And I've been coming up and just fucking with the levels and stuff. I wanted to share a clip.
Do it.
And I think one of the best sounding songs are TikTok and Down Low. But I don't know if I'm going to play Down Low. But I'll play TikTok. Us performing TikTok live. For those of you who have heard TikTok, all one of you out there, don't feel so alone.
He's lying. Feel alone. Feel very alone.
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna do this, and hopefully it'll go through.
But I still gave you bass. I mean, I still gave you the hi-hat and snare, but I did that with my bass and did the accenting with my other one. All right, let's go.
Try this one.
What if you found me dead, all covered in blue? Think I might laugh a little bit when I wink back at you.
It's never gonna happen again. We will never be free, but if we can feel free, long as we're going for it, baby, it's alright by me. But oh, to be a kid again. Look back, don't stop now. You're gonna do it again. The only face I worry about is the clock, my friend. Tick tock, tick tock. Hurry up, it's time to eat. Cardboard and salt. Dress up and dance for us till your arms fall off. It's all happening again. Look back, don't stop now. You're gonna do it again. The only place I worry about is the clock, my friend. Tick tock, tick tock. What?
How did it sound?
Good.
The song sounds great. The internet connection sounded terrible.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately.
that's something I'm gonna have to work on then, huh?
Yeah. Gonna have to bump up the videos on that OnlyFans channel. I have to actually
I have
move
to.
it, Fabian.
Did it sound terrible for you guys too?
I mean,
No.
it was
It
the
didn't
internet
sound-
connection.
Yeah, it purely was just it was very reminiscent of it brought me back to college trying to listen to internet radio over the
Ah,
college's bandwidth. But like the quality was there, it just kept cutting out is all.
huh.
Yeah.
Well,
Kind of like
do
the
one of
way
these.
Abe is still blurry.
It's the internet trying to censor him.
Exactly. The internet's onto us, man. Like, we still got a couple of months of Trump. They heard us. They're like, oh, fuck you. You don't like that? I'm going to fuck with your song.
Yeah,
But no,
it
it sounded
could
good. So,
He's
It could just be
so, like,
YouTube,
graphic
actually.
looking That
Because my internet's crazy fast right now.
yeah, it
So
might just be.
it's probably YouTube. Because this
know
never
what?
happened on Facebook.
What's funny? Yeah, true. And what's funny is as you were saying the words, it might be YouTube. It cut out halfway through the word YouTube. So yeah, YouTube, you trash. Knock it off. I'm sorry that your mother didn't love
No.
you enough, but we got a show to do.
All hail YouTube.
Mm-mm. YouTube can go fuck herself.
But
Chubby's like, I'll play. I'll play.
now, see, the reason I thought it was so funny was because while I was doing that, I could not hear it because the way I have it set up, like it just plays through the broadcast out, and I don't get a monitor for it. But I could hear you guys still because all your microphones are on. So you're just sitting there like wiggling around and taking deep breaths and stuff.
You should keep that and like
See, she gets it.
turn it into like a 10-hour loop of just us reacting to the song. Call it ASMR. Boom, we're good.
I can't. I didn't record it. You know.
Yeah,
It's gonna come through on the video with the music
Well,
on
that's
there.
fine. It'll actually be fine
that's really
with
funny.
the song behind it because then it gives it this mysterious context. It's like a going to a concert where nobody's having fun.
Oh man, this bums me out. Every time we try to do something, it just starts lagging and shit.
But at the same time, every time each show, each step, we get a little better. We find out you got to figure out where the bugs are, and once you figured it out, we're fine. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. And
Never
there
did it
you go.
on Facebook.
Just because
We should
I've
broadcast
bothered
on
trying to be
Facebook.
positive. Have
We
we
should
looked
broadcast
into
on Facebook to see if it happens again.
have we tried looking into Twitch and other streaming sites?
Yeah, Chubbs, have we looked into that?
Yeah, Chubbs.
Fucking, let's do it.
Okay.
We'll
Hey,
look into
I'm
Twitter.
not
Trolls.
at all sure what.
So who's ready to get spanked at trivia?
Hold on. I have a something to play really quick.
Okay.
Also, before we go into trivia, let's check the comments and make sure we're not missing somebody saying something quite clever. Yep, there it is.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, good. Just making sure.
We moved to the beat. You see, we have a lonely home, but we're still working on the street. Yeah, you want some candy? Abe's got about 300 pounds, and I'll rock your little world with my unearthly sound.
It was better, but it wasn't great quality. And also,
Did you hear what it
so
said,
mean to
though?
Abe. Yeah.
I don't know if he even caught it during practice.
I
Like I
caught it.
pointed at him and shit.
I caught it, you fucking peckerhead.
He caught it, and that's why he has to sell the cage.
I absolutely love recording practices. This is just what I've been focusing on, except for my other things like work and school and Arya's school. Like every little moment I get, I'm just like listening to this shit and tweaking it and stuff, and just trying to get it from a C- to a C+ like it should be.
You sure it's not supposed to be
You got-
C equals?
That's a funny joke I said in the thing with the, because you know
Was it funny,
it's
though?
what it is.
Was it funny?
That's what they are, though. C = C. Hey, Abe, what color is blue?
Yes.
It's funnier when Officer Barbrady did it. He goes, blue? Blue is blue?
Nothing to see here. Move along.
I'm sorry, Officer Butt Baby. Barbrady. What did I say? You said Butt Baby.
That
Best
could
thing
be
about
the
the
show.
election.
We could just all do South Park lines, but not do ones that lined up at all. It'd be fine.
I want to make love to your asshole, children.
I miss Isaac Hayes. Oh. Anyway, moving on. What do you want to do to hurt us, Abraham?
Where do I start? I got my
With the butt, because it's butt stuff.
I got my high-tech scorecard here.
All right.
High technology. So, who wants to go first?
Don't we roll for initiative?
Yes.
I have no die here.
Here, that's
I want to die. Does that count?
Me
I
too. But here we are.
Oh, that's
Rachel,
not the
get
wrong-
your armpit out of the camera. Oh no, you disturbed Alan.
Okay.
What
We're
are you
on for
eating?
initiative. So,
Starburst.
top to bottom. Leroy, you got a 14.
Hey.
Ah! No, fall! Fuck! Where'd it go?
Yep, that's about right.
All right. Grandma, you got a 6. Asshole, you got a 1. I couldn't make that shit up. All right, Leroy, you go first. So you get to pick.
Oh, hey, that's not fair. All right, fine.
All right.
Whatever.
You got arts, history, science, general trivia, geography, or entertainment.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
Poop on dick.
Let's do entertainment.
Okay.
It's my only shot.
You're
I
doomed.
blew last time, so we'll see.
Yeah, all right. So we're gonna
Look at how clear he is now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It made him so big. And now
I
he's
just
good.
like to say I've always been this transparent. So, anyways, what year was actor Jack Nicholson born?
Aw, I hate you a lot because he's one of my favorites, but I've never felt that was necessary information.
not.
I'm going to.
Otherwise,
shut
it
up.
wouldn't be trivia.
Yeah.
I have pockets of my brain. I'm hoping they're a tumor and I'll be dead by Tuesday, but there are pockets of my brain that have trivia. Just not this one. Okay. I'm going to say 1947.
1937.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's doing good. Do I get like a half a point for the 7?
0.25 point. Go ahead. I'll allow it.
0.5.
0.25
All right,
points.
I can take that.
Okay. What decade did Marty McFly go back to in Back to the Future?
The 50s.
Oh my God! Really? Okay, good.
Yep. Okay, good. Which rock band released the singles Karma Police and Creep?
Jesus Christ!
No, it's
No,
not
it wasn't
the right
him.
answer. It wasn't him.
Why are you asking these questions?
Yeah, that's a good question. Radiohead?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
who did Karma Police?
Shut up. Whose debut solo album was entitled...
She's being serious, Abe.
I'm being serious. I'm
She's
the
being
one
serious.
not music person here.
Oh, okay, yes, it is Radiohead. Whose debut... Whose debut song... God damn it! Whose...
I'm sorry.
Fucking...
Serious face.
This shit would never fly with Alex Trebek. I'm telling you right now.
But would it Marty McFly? Ah! Sorry.
Done.
Whose debut solo album was entitled Schizophonic?
No, I have no fucking idea.
Crispin
I'm gonna go
Glover,
with Mariah
obviously.
Carey, because fuck it.
It's Jerry Halliwell.
I don't even know who
Who?
that is. Hey, cool.
Yeah, she was slutty.
Was that the Spice Girl?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
I get another 0.25.
What actor played Bill Murray's love interest in the movie Groundhog Day?
Oh, what the fuck's her name? Oh. Can I just say her first name because it's weird? Andy McCormick?
What'd you say the first name was?
Andy? She's got a weird name.
I'll give you a half a point. It's Andy McDowell.
Andy Mc. That's all I ever needed.
A dowel like that thing you
just
put up
think
in
about
you.
curry and spices.
He's hungry.
No,
Uh,
McCormick spices.
yeah, but that's no. But
Oh.
her name is McDowell.
I know. I'm telling her the reason why she said that.
That's racist.
Did I say McCormick?
No, it's not racist. I'm saying any spices. That was the first one that came out was curry powder.
Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Fucking Old Bay. That's who she is.
Old Bay?
season. Yep. Old Bay crab spots.
Chubby, why don't we have incidental music for this? Before creating the TV show SpongeBob SquarePants, what was Stephen Hillenberg's occupation?
Oh no. I knew that once upon a time. No idea. He painted houses?
What?
I don't fucking know. He painted houses.
It was marine biologist. Chubby, turn the music
Oh, that's
down.
right. That's why
You
he
told
named-
me to do it.
But it was so loud.
That's what she said.
Ah!
Ah! That's
Which
right.
famous-
Music? We don't need music. Ready, Abe? Mock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ing.
Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah.
Lag.
Yeah.
And I'm the
Which-
guy with the ulcer.
Yep. Which famous actress began her career playing Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz?
Well, like Judy Garland, but I don't believe she began her career that way.
Well, that's what it says.
Well, her
Well,
career
hopefully-
began after that. But I mean, yeah,
Ah.
it's not the first thing she did.
For
But
which
that was just, yeah.
for which movie did Walt Disney receive his final Oscar?
Ooh. Fantasia?
Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day.
Oh, fuck Winnie the Pooh.
No one's even heard of the fucking Blustery Day. That was
I
a good
kinda
question.
wanted-
Thank you.
I kind of wanted to say, though, what's the super racist one? Granted, that's most of them, but, like, down south or something like that. I wanted to say that one, but I couldn't remember what it's called.
The one with the tar baby?
Briar Rabbit was pretty fucking racist, too.
Yeah, Briar
Yeah.
Rabbit, right?
Yeah.
Literally everything Disney did.
Yeah.
If
Which
you start to-
song?
Song of the South.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that was going to bug me.
Give me a point for that shit.
No. Which song by
I'll
The
give you
Who? Which song by The Who did CSI Miami use in its opening credits?
Won't get cool again.
Yes.
Yeah!
I literally, to be fair, I only watched one episode of CSI ever, like any of them, and it was the one that Daltrey plays a serial killer. Yes,
Yeah.
and like he takes all the horror idioms. That's the only reason I watched it.
Yeah, me
And I don't
too.
think was that one Miami or was that one the Maine? I don't remember. Who cares? Doesn't matter.
No.
In the TV
I
show,
was the only one I watched too. He's not as sexy as he used to be.
no.
No, but now he's like
saying that.
after he was on the Mighty Boosh. Sorry, Abe, you're gonna have to hold for a minute. We're talking. that one Mighty Boosh episode, which is both controversial and hilarious, where it's like Spider and then whatever the hell Jan's blackface character was named. At the end when he's vacuuming the sand, it was just the best stupid fucking thing I've ever seen in my life, and it's one of my favorites. Anyway.
It is.
In the TV show The Simpsons, what is Apu's last name?
Oh no. I'm not even going to bother trying to come up with one because I'm going to sound racist doing it. So I'm going to say Robertson because I know it's wrong, but I'm not falling into that.
Racist to assume his last name isn't Robertson.
Nahasa Pima Petalon.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. All right, Leroy. You got 5
Funny
points.
because she sneezed.
Yes.
What?
You got 5 points. All right, Grandma.
Woo!
Or Runkleford Bumpkinley.
That's what you got to call her the whole time, you fucker.
Just going to change that to Runkleford.
No, don't change it.
I'm not changing
Call
it.
her
I'm just saying-
RB. It's good.
I did have her down as Grandma
Roast
again.
beef. Oh.
All
Well, no,
right.
it's Runkleford Bumpkinley.
Yeah.
Roast beef and your horsey sauce.
All right. So, Runkleford, you got arts, geography, history, science, or general trivia.
Oh, make that face again. One more time.
I can't now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. She blinded me with science.
Science?
Yeah. She squirted, too. It was the air
Welcome
mattress.
to the show.
Hang on a sec. Just like. All right, I'm good.
Stop laughing.
We lost the viewer.
Bye.
Oh, fucking great.
right.
Trust me, it gets better. This first question, I couldn't have asked for a better fucking one to start off with.
Uh-oh.
What is the more common name for umbilicus?
Umbilical cord.
Huh?
The umbilical cord.
No, but kind. I'll give you half a point for it. It's the belly button.
Okay.
I like that was your grand segue from what we were doing.
I just thought it was funny. I was like, oh, I can't. Their minds are already in the gutter. I'm about to say a
True.
random medical term.
Hey, to be
Wait,
fair,
wait. How
my
does Patty
I
have
just-
5?
She got
Because I'm
5
fucking
well,
smart.
No, she got
I'm
2
as
half
surprised
points.
as you are.
2 half points?
Yeah.
Where's the
I thought that-
2.25
wait.
point?
I
Yeah, to
don't.
be
No,
fair-
we're not breaking it up into quarters here. It's a half or
Okay.
nothing.
Oh, you've angered the
Alright.
gods.
I have not. Because there
Show
are no
us what
gods.
you've got.
There
Show
are-
us what you've got. Show us what you've got.
Choose.
Oh, he can't do a quarter of to choose your. Anyways,
And you
yeah,
can't
okay,
shut
that's cool.
up.
I'm fucking with you.
Which part?
Grandma's
Nah, I
gonna-
can.
Ah!
I'm just not gonna.
Which part of the human?
You want to come at me with that negativity? My dad drives truck.
Yeah, and your mom goes to college.
Which
You're a flamingo.
Thank you.
part of the human eye controls the size of the pupil?
What?
It's not even funny.
Yeah, it is. Which part of the human eye controls the size of the pupil?
Oh, the size of the pupil. It would be the iris.
Very good.
Oh, I thought it was the dilator.
The dilator.
What?
I am dealing with the dilator right now.
Come with me if you want to see.
What grapefruit-sized object?
What?
Oh no. Hopefully the brain tumor that I
What?
That's the second time you guys have mentioned tumors this episode. What the fuck, man?
I'm pretty sure it's just me. I want to be dead because I'm here. It's fine.
What grapefruit-sized object has been reckoned to be the largest single cell on Earth?
Grapefruits.
What?
Size?
Yes, it's the size of a grapefruit.
That's a cell.
What grapefruit-sized object has been reckoned to be the largest single cell on Earth?
It's been reckoned, Rachel. You better be able to
Reckoned.
remember this.
Reckoned.
I reckon that grapefruit size cell, oh my lord.
I have no idea.
An ostrich egg yolk.
I
Ah,
was gonna say that myself, actually. Yeah.
I was thinking like it's got to be something really like a bacteria or I don't know.
How many
I was
feet?
hoping
Tricky
for
with the
that,
word
Steve.
cell.
How many feet
Yeah.
is a fathom?
How many feet is a fathom?
Yeah.
It's unfathomable.
Ah. That grapefruit just turned into a
What?
muskmelon.
5?
6.
Hey, she gets a half a point. She was close.
What? No.
She was
no!
close. Especially because she
So
was
what?
probably pulling it out of her ass.
What is the?
She was
fir-
pulling a grapefruit-sized object out of her.
Out of my ass.
And she didn't cry
ra-
once.
No. I'm smoking
She's
a
a
secret.
cigarette.
professional.
Oh.
Those Barbie legs of hers. Oh, did we gain a viewer back yet?
No.
Somebody please love us.
I'm trying to put them back on.
Knock it off, Runkleford.
Here I'm like, how entertaining could fucking trivia be?
And you forgot
What is-
you're working with assholes.
Yeah. What is the first element on the periodic table?
Oh,
Chubby, put your hand down.
Oh shit.
Put your dick
Oh.
down.
Oh my god.
Most of the universe is made up of this.
Oxygen?
All right, so I'm gonna disregard that one and wait for you to give me the real answer.
What? Fuck. I should know this.
Rachel, it's the
If
other
only
one.
you could hydrate.
Oh, water. H2O.
What?
Dude, don't give it to her, please.
No,
Not
no.
after that.
It's hydrogen.
Not after that.
Hydrogen.
Oh, hydrogen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Rachel.
Oh, fuck. Boy, right.
I tried, honey. I tried. And now I have whiskey up my nose.
Oh, limnology is the study of what?
What? The study of what?
Limnology,
Yep.
Limnology, is the study of what?
Light?
Limon.
Limno?
Limon.
Limno?
Limon knowledge.
With lemon coconut.
Do you
Drink it all up.
call the doctor woke him up?
Lime? Lemon?
No.
Then you feel better.
Call me in the morning.
Really that obvious?
No, it's not.
I have no
We're
idea.
being assholes.
It's inland waters.
Okay.
You don't think you're gonna get through an entire...
Oh no! I actually should know that one because
Yeah,
that's
you
the
should.
Yeah,
the
you should.
limnic zone of the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't think that you're gonna get away with not you're gonna get through this without being heckled, do you? You don't really believe that.
Yeah.
Lemon.
Uh,
Lemon pledge.
what is a
I said
young?
H2O.
Fine sol.
See, that's
What?
a molecule.
Yeah.
Your molecule.
Molecular.
What is a young female horse called?
Molecular.
Shit.
Yep.
No.
You know
It's-
this.
Incidentally, it is not a shit.
A mare? Is it mare? No.
A juvenile female horse.
A juvenile female
Yeah.
horse? I don't know.
A
You know, like,
filly.
a filly?
Billy.
A filly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that from watching My Little Pony.
Dumb and
with
Dumber.
Arya.
Corn. Oh.
Why are you gonna make it all weird, Leroy?
It's funny. He's like, My Little Pony. I'm like, Dumb and Dumber. She's like, porn.
I'm telling you, Rachel, you need to have your clipboard every episode.
Horse cock.
Yes. What
Delicious.
is the name of the test to determine whether a computer could convincingly imitate a human?
AI?
Why'd you pick this fucking subject, Rachel?
I don't know.
All right, next time, I think there does need to be an amendment because I took entertainment twice. I feel like maybe we shouldn't be able to take the same topic 2 times in a row.
No.
That would be fair.
No. You
would
only
be.
actually got 4 questions right. I'm having
But
lots of
still, like, I'm
fun.
just putting it out.
Fine. Right.
Because she'd have absolutely gotten every single one of the ones I got, including the ones I didn't get.
All right. It's the Turing test, as in Alan Turing.
Oh, Alan motherfucking Turing. He's that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. He was
yeah.
the gay guy who helped break the Enigma code.
Yeah.
He wasn't gay. He was just. I was just a experiment of his.
Wow.
Okay, Runkleford. The planet Uranus is big and gassy. Is that correct? What's taking? Are you ashamed of Uranus? Quit laughing. We've got to get to Uranus and wipe out the Klingons.
You mean the Dingleberries?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
it.
They like the Klingon up there, all up in Uranus.
The planet Uranus was
The
originally named what?
Kardashians. Ah.
The Kardashians. They're aliens on Star Trek. I know that.
Hey! And they're pretty important ones.
Kardashians. They got big
Kardashians.
butts.
Don't put that ass in Kardashian.
I'm listening.
The planet Uranus. The planet Uranus was originally named what?
My anus.
But because she's a socialist, she shares with everybody. Take that, capitalism.
Yes. It's your anus.
Why do we do
Ah!
this? Oh,
Okay. You're never gonna get this one, so I'm gonna find another one.
hey,
What is the sixth planet from the sun?
ooh, you cut
I
out
should
real
know.
bad.
We're 3. Then there's. Hold on.
Are you counting them on your hand?
Yes. I'm naming them off and counting them. How many?
You got a
And she
problem
skipped
with
to
that,
3,
Ian?
and she hasn't quite made it to 4 yet.
Yeah.
But she'll get there. Give her time. Also, it might just be on my end, but could you repeat the question while she does her thing? Because it cut the question entirely out.
What is the sixth planet from the sun?
Okay.
It would be Jupiter.
It would not be Jupiter.
No?
No, it'd be Saturn.
Saturn?
There's 4 in the inner solar system, then Jupiter, then Saturn.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and what was Pluto, not a planet anymore, common nuclei, whatever, so Neptune's the last planet. And then, of course, there's always the Planet X that they talk about not having discovered yet, but that's probably not there.
All right. Rachel, you know what you got, so.
But we don't. She got 100 points, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yep. 100.
1/100th of a point.
That's still a nominal amount, you know?
Oh, you...
You got 1.5 points, Runkelford. Yeah. But, okay, asshole. You got general, arts, history, or geography.
Yeah,
I'll take general arts.
Ha. That's such an exaggerated.
Okay, yeah, I'll take general.
Okay, cool.
You fucker.
Oh, my head hurts.
Yeah, you fucker.
What was the name of the
fucker.
world's first... Jesus! Children!
We didn't fuck Jesus or the children.
What was the name of the world's first nuclear submarine?
It's going to be the SS. Blow them the fuck up.
But pronounced in German.
No, it was the Nautilus.
I knew that shit. Why didn't I say that?
Yeah.
What were you
You're
thinking?
far too focused on saying something ridiculous.
What werewolf...
I like
themed-
that about me.
Yeah, it's redeemable. Ooh.
Yeah.
What?
Ooh.
What
I didn't
werewolf...
hear.
Well, he didn't finish saying it. Rachel, shush.
I didn't hear.
Rachel, he can't tell you.
Guys are tripping over each other trying not to talk.
Okay,
Oh
we're
my
sorry,
God.
Dad.
What werewolf... What werewolf-themed cereal briefly joined
Werewolf.
Count Chocula on store shelves in 1974?
Abbott and Costello and the werewolf.
No, it's Fruit Brute.
Oh yes, of course. Fruit Brute.
Oh,
hmm
Where's the
And
Brute
My
Brute
lady
Squad?
likes
Short
me in
one.
cologne.
Where's the Brute Squad? I'm
Why
on the
didn't
Brute
they
Squad.
just do werewolf wild berries?
Well,
Are you eating?
did
are you eating a
Frankenberry
graham
already
cracker?
exist at that point?
Are you eating a graham cracker?
Of course. She's eating just whatever the fuck she wants to, man. This is 2020.
Graham cracker
Leave her
Ray.
alone.
Oh,
What the hell is that?
Halloween candy.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Okay,
It's,
ask me a question, Abe.
Starburst.
What?
What?
Yeah, what is it?
What is the edible part of a sea urchin?
Oh, god damn, those things. I don't fucking know. What is it?
The gonads.
I love that he got this particular category.
Oh, general trivia?
What?
Aye, sir.
What stopper necessary for champagne did medieval monks invent?
Necessary for what?
What
Comment.
stop?
I couldn't hear over the Starburst rapper.
Oh, fuck, we're all doomed.
Yeah. We
What?
started that way, so it's okay.
Yeah, what stopper? Shut up, Chevy. What stopper necessary for champagne did medieval
I'll burst
monks
your
invent?
A cork stopper?
Correct. What does
He just was so blasé about it. Correct.
That is correct.
you are correct, sir.
There we go.
What does GT stand for in the automotive world?
Is it
Glorious.
Gran Turismo? I don't fucking know.
The hell are you clicking over there, Rachel?
Just being annoying.
Grand Tour.
Sounds like you're
Grant,
just cracking walnuts
exactly
over
what
there.
I just said.
I'll give you half a point.
I'm fighting, trying to get
Yeah.
this. Rapper
Give me that
up.
whole point. I said extra word for that.
Okay.
I went beyond what the
You
word
can
was.
say as many words as you want, though. It doesn't make them right.
Tell that to Donald Trump.
Hey! Hashtag topical content.
That was a real bigly answer. What automaker produced a model named Stag from 70 to 77?
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's a Ford.
Incorrect. What were you gonna say, Runkelford?
Mustang.
No, Triumph.
You didn't know that.
They're a cigarette
He
brand.
doesn't have to know it. He just has to look it up. That's what she said.
Ask that one.
Yes,
Which one?
please. I'm curious.
The one that made you
Way
go,
to face that.
Scandinavian aquavit is mainly flavored with what?
oyster sauce. Yeah.
Same thing.
Oyster sauce? Try caraway or dill.
Same thing.
Okay. We're just gonna do this one too. Fuck it. What is a pickle hob?
Oh, pickle
Hey.
hob, man.
Back off, man.
You want?
How
I
rude
can't show
for
you
to
what
call
a.
me out.
That's right, pickle hob. mother-
Say
I don't fucking know what a pickle hob is, dude.
it's a
Fuck
spiked
off.
German helmet.
Oh God, why don't I know that? I'm glad I do now.
It's your
Right?
exact fetish. man.
Imagine murder with a pickle hob. He was
Yeah.
bludgeoned with a pickle hob.
You
I
are
expect-
German.
Pretentious pig to make a song called this.
Called
It's
Pickle Hob?
mandatory now.
Oh,
Yeah, don't-
shit. I just realized something.
You're eating Starburst?
You're only friends with me to kill me eventually.
Which
What?
one of us are you pointing at?
Jeps.
Oh,
What
okay.
about me?
Yeah, you're German.
So
And you make pickles.
Yeah.
I go kill you?
Putting it together.
You want the helmet.
Un-
You live-
Oh, I want the helmet
you know,
so
Rachel.
bad.
Ooh.
Rachel, in all fairness,
barbecue
I mean,
sauce?
like that's kind of being unfair to him as a German, since quite a few nationalities have made a really honest effort to
Oh, I was just
eradicate the Hebrews. So
No.
You should be more inclusive.
Hey, Abe, do you think they have like
Okay.
pickle hob cock cups? I don't want a
Welcome
pickle
to
hob
the
cock
chaos,
cup.
everybody.
Now,
Wow.
hang on a sec. Let me look.
Yeah,
Sure,
show
you'll
us
look
if
for
there's
cock cups.
Cock.
pickle cock cups or whatever. You know those
Cock-
things that go
oh!
over your cock.
Cod pieces.
Cock ring?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We
okay.
should be wearing those around each other, Abe.
Pickle
We
hob.
wouldn't have to
cod.
truce.
Did they make
Pickle hob cod piece.
Oh, no.
Uh,
Why do you gotta ruin pickles for me?
No, not
what did I
really.
do to you?
no.
No.
Although there are some fucking pictures of pickle hob cod piece.
Go
Hey,
fuck
this
yourself.
Is a stalling tactic.
ASMR.
He's stalling. He's trying to get the votes recounted.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
that's
trying
not-
to steal the election.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
quite a pronounced cod piece. Anyways,
Thank you.
yeah.
I
The
worked on it all night.
Yeah. The Eisner Award is an award given in what field?
Oh, lawn care maintenance.
It's not even that funny.
Comic books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should have known
Same
that
thing.
one.
I don't care about rewards. I care more about lawn care maintenance. That shit's important. You'll go to jail if you're living in one of those Karen neighborhoods that they got.
Who has
You don't mow your lawn, bitch. Going to jail. Uh-oh, he's got old man face. Uh-oh.
Who has an increasing amount of stomach bile?
Huh. Who has been the pole sitter at a record 6?
What?
That's stupid.
I was
I'm not
waiting for him
reading
to
that one.
fart there. I'm not going to.
What year was National Geographic magazine first published?
Oh, 1918.
Really?
And that's how misinformation travels.
It's 1888.
Oh,
All right. So
you better give me that .25 point for that 8 right.
I gave you a 0.5. I was being
Yeah.
generous with that. Okay, so asshole has 1.5 points, and Runkleford has 1.5 points, and Leroy has 5 points.
I'm not going to lie. I have no idea why I keep winning. I shouldn't. I'm the least knowledgeable among us.
All right, so now we
I
have
have a
to
theory.
through Robert's Rules of Order, we got to figure
Yeah.
out what the punishment is.
Yeah, have you guys done that yet?
You weren't there.
I know. And I'm sorry for
You were a
that.
part of the punishment. So
I was
we never
part of
done
the
it yet.
punishment. I wasn't even there. Sounds about right.
Well, nobody got punished.
Oh.
What a shame.
Are you trying
All
to
right,
imply
take-
that my presence is what is the punishment? Because, yeah, you're right.
Oh no. No.
I was trying to make Rachel sad.
All right, take the focus off me, goddammit. We got to come up with a punishment.
No, put the focus on him harder.
No!
Put the nipples on the camera. Oh. Get that tight pipe fire in
That
action.
Type.
Text to type. Suck it. Oh, come on. You're an idiot. What are you doing? Why are you like this? I want to hear him suck on that pipe.
Is that why he's doing that?
Probably.
No, not at all.
One screw.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I know playing things that are on YouTube. A lot of my videos that I have uploaded are flagged for copyright, and really all it means is you can't get it monetized,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's
true.
really all it does. And
Lick,
we're
Well,
lick
not
my
in that
balls!
game.
It
Lick
can't
my
be-
balls!
It can
Huh?
do more if you do it too often. That's my only concern.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Power
Huh? Yeah.
Why do you gotta lie to
Yeah.
people like that? Come on.
I'm power bottom!
I just
Lick,
realized
lick, lick.
Hmm.
What?
this is like
Was it that he's a power
Poop on my
bottom? 'Cause,
head.
yeah, all of us.
poop on the head, my head, right?
Yeah.
And this is like Abe's poop going down. It just
Abe's
kind of
poop is a beautiful
Coats the
lock
sides.
of hair that just falls down.
because it kind of just like just goes.
Abe's poop is just
It's like a fall in the poop.
it's just like this beautiful nature scene.
It's like a fondue.
Like a fondue, yes.
All right, now what?
I don't know. What now, asshole?
Yeah,
Ah.
come on, power bottom. This is your shindig.
Ah.
Do we have any funny videos from Leroy's past?
Oh,
No, I would imagine not.
Who?
I can't imagine. Me, dummy. Who else is Leroy in this fucking place? Nobody.
Leroy Jenkins.
Hmm.
Chubby,
Huh?
what are you doing?
I'm looking at copyright claims.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Well,
One
what's
of our
the separation?
one of our videos got flagged for copyright.
Which one?
The one I sang Starlight by Muson.
I have no idea what that meant.
A song.
Well, yes, okay, I gathered that, but which episode was it? Was that our first episode on YouTube?
No, that was the one you weren't there for.
Oh, well, that would be. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bananas.
Halloween. What did everybody do for Halloween?
Well, nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
I didn't
We were
even
supposed to have
watch a
show,
horror
got
movie.
canceled.
Oh, I went out trick or treating with.
Did you?
Shut up.
Fuck
I went to
you.
work.
Nobody cares. Abe, what were you saying?
Set up the studio.
Yeah, we did that.
Uh-huh.
I'm
and
pretty
we,
sure I said nobody cared about what you had to say. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but I
for
helped with
stutter,
that. So I'm.
But I
I'm
could be the
agree-
president. Shut up, Abe. I'm yelling
Hey.
at Chumps.
That just because you're saying the words doesn't mean they're true. Oh, lick, lick, lick my balls!
I was waiting for it. I knew there was going to be something. It's like, do I go for it? Nah, just let him have his moment. Let the little guy have his moment in the sun.
Little moment in the sun.
Anyway, you allegedly went trick-or-treating?
Allegedly.
Does that mean you went and collected children while they were trick-or-treating? Is that why you have to get rid of the cage?
If I wasn't so shallow, that would really hurt my feelings, Leroy.
You're welcome.
You're not really that shallow. You're in the deep end. You just float very
He's
well.
in the shallows. All right.
Huh, yeah.
So, to answer your question, it sounds like none of us really did anything Halloweeny except you. You were the Halloweeny. So tell us what
Yeah.
you did. What all did you see while you were on those alleged drugs?
I
Alleged.
had a podcast with Ultra Michigan, and we did social distancing, trick or treating. We had on the second floor, we had a PVC pipe that went down, and we would shoot candy down at kids. And we
How
would
lame.
do
You could just throw them. This was your one opportunity to yeet a candy bar at a child and beam them in the face and have it be totally okay.
It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
but I
they're giving
didn't
away,
want that.
they're giving away full-size candy bars. It's not that cool, though.
But you know what's really funny?
You ever see Breaking Bad?
Went down fast, and it was like both hands in the face. It was really. We had to like tell them, "Get back, get back!"
It comes fast. Hold on,
Yeah.
children.
And there's
Brace
kids
yourself.
that are still impatient, and they're like, "Whoa!" And it was funny.
They lean
Get
into
back
it.
and
That's pretty great.
Get back comes fast. It comes fast. Title of your sex tape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went to
How do you feel about that joke, Abe?
that
Not good.
I went to a Halloween thing that was
Thing. Sacrifice. You can tell us the truth. We're friends.
well, you know,
Alan
No.
won't talk. He doesn't have a mouth. The boys won't because the feds are already on him. And who the fuck am I? The cops.
Sure.
Sorry.
Leroy Jenkins.
You're
That's
all,
who you are.
I'm Leroy Jenkins.
and
Okay, so Halloween thing.
and well, the funny thing is when I was leaving so me and my co-host decided to do mushrooms, and we did about 3 grams each. And
Time out.
when I,
Is
yeah.
that a lot?
yeah,
Okay. I don't know.
yeah,
I need a proper education, yo. Give me templates so that I know the things.
to me
Anyway.
it is a lot, yeah.
Cool.
And and we smoked a lot of weed, and and as an idiot, I was like, well, I got to go to this other thing. I was supposed to take pictures. Long story.
Oh god,
Why?
this was before that?
Well, I had to leave, yeah, and I had to go to farmland, which is pretty out there. And
I bet it
I
was
missed
that
my
much more
turn to
out
get on
there.
the highway to get to the other part of farmland. And I was looking at the moon and how beautiful it was. And I'm driving, I'm paying attention, but I missed my exit. Oh no, I went too soon on this road. I thought I went to the highway. And then I was like, I'm just going to keep going. Why not? It says about the same, distance that it would be anyway. And I'm going all these back roads are like 60, 65, miles per hour. And I'm like, this is dangerous for 65. Like, holy shit. Just these curves.
Somebody slow down.
Yeah. And trucks are passing me. Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, this is holy shit. What about a deer, dude? What about a deer?
A deer. You're thinking about all of this and not just slowing down.
I was like, well, I gotta keep up. I don't want to be. I had drugs on me.
That's a good point. Yeah, gotta get there. Gotta go fast.
And so I don't know. It was like an adventure. And then I swear Spotify was so random. And it was like, it was beautiful and scary. But scary is beautiful to me. So.
Was it scary because it started playing funeral dirges while you were driving?
Yeah.
Spotify was sitting here going, bitch, you better slow down. But if you don't, we got your playlist. It's fine.
Yeah, it was weird.
Well, how did the process of, because you got there safely, right?
Yes.
Completely safely.
Yeah, I get it pretty good when I'm stoned anyway. I'm a lot more aware. It's not like drinking,
Right.
I'm a lot more aware, and I'm probably driving normal.
Yeah.
Like how you should be versus when I'm just not high and I'm like, I gotta get somewhere. I don't know.
Just in case anybody who's watching is unfamiliar with this particular aspect. Let's establish that. Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I got there. And it's a EDM show. So, DJs that womp womp, dubstep, festy stuff. And everybody has, like, they had security and stuff. It's a real thing, but it wasn't like a lot of people, and everybody's all in, costumes and playing with fire and listening to bass. And I got high.
You didn't get high. You were high, and you just got higher.
Well, I was not that bad by the time. Like, my mind, I wasn't that high. Like, halfway through the drive. Like, okay. I got pretty, like, okay, I'm good. But at first, I'm like, oh, shit. Not
That
expecting
moon
this.
is so fucking pretty, but oh my god.
Trees are eating the fucking sky.
We gotta stop them.
Oh.
Despite the, later COVID concerns and all that, it
Yeah.
was an otherwise good experience.
Yep.
Good.
We're happy you're safe too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the important one.
Mhm.
We hope
Yeah.
he had fun too, but power bottom over there is just scissoring himself, so
Yeah.
that's fun. Very
Scissor
slowly
timbers.
too.
Oh,
no!
blood everywhere.
So, now what's Patty's thing?
Did you say daddy?
Leroy Jenkins?
Because same.
Oh,
Um,
I thought
I
we all
didn't-
had our own thing.
We have a thing? Oh yeah, you didn't do a thing.
what thing?
Where's your thingy? Where's your thingy, Patty?
Nobody did a thingy. We've just been coherently talking. The thingy was
She
trivia.
did a thingy.
There's no she over there.
I know.
I think my thingy was asking you all how you were. But all
you
right,
know that
you
counts
wanna-
as a thingy.
You
That
want a
counts as a
thingy
thing.
from me? Fine, I'll give you a fucking thingy. Bend over, because it's coming for you. So, here's a random ass thing that I wasn't gonna talk about, but I'm gonna now. It's not food. Calm down.
Do it.
Hey, check me out. Hold on. Check me out.
Mhm.
I'm Robert De Niro with a goatee and a cigarette.
And needing to wash his hair. Just kidding. You look fine. So
I have nipples.
here.
Could you milk me, Greg?
Why are you talking? So this is a Puddles Pity Party autographed pair of gloves, aka one of the most useless things I've ever spent money on. But I was super excited about it when it came. Anybody? Nobody? Okay. But so I have personally this weird existential crisis with literally everything, but autographs. I have a weird conundrum when it comes to them because I own a few autographed things.
Mhm.
Of those, the ones that are personalized are almost exclusively like Clownvis shit, which it's not shit. It's solid gold important stuff. You should watch the show. It's great. He's a wonderful person. Anyway, the conundrum is exactly that, because it's like, okay, on one level, it's really cool to have something in your physical possession that somebody, even if it's not a celebrity, somebody who you respect and adore in some way, even if it's just somebody in your field, who cares? Somebody signed a thing and you own it. So technically you own something that was like, it's a connection, right? They physically, tangibly interacted with this thing.
Exactly. Yes.
But at the exact same thing, they did it with 6,000 other things. Like, I don't remember which book came out recently, but Henry Rollins had shared a picture on Hank and Heidi that was all of the books that he had to sign for like pre-orders or whatever. And it's like, on one level, yeah, Henry Rollins fucking touched that. And if
But
that's
it's-
enough for you, then that's great.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got him doing this for 7 hours straight.
Yeah.
It's not personalized. It's not important. So, like, the reason I bought the gloves was because I wanted, despite, like, I own 3 different copies of the Bitter Films Volume 2 by Don Hertzfeldt. One is autographed, so it never gets played. It's safe, where I can't break it, because I break everything. But all it says is Don Hertzfeldt. There you go. Wrote it in
Yeah.
a blue Sharpie. Like, why is this significant? Is it going to matter after I'm dead? Probably not. I hope it does. I hope it gets big enough and important enough that it's a valuable thing in
Yeah.
relation to his own significance. But the fact that I own it is just an emotional thing for me. And so the motivation for buying the goddamn gloves, I bought some postcards too, which I'll do something else with. But you don't care, and it's not on the topic. When I bought that, it was during Clownvis's 100th episode, and Puddles did his little vignette for it. And while the show was going, I went over to buy shit for Puddles. I'm so sorry, Clownvis. But what I wanted was there was a sign, like an autographed headshot, sort of promotional picture, whatever, that's been out of stock for forever. And I was genuinely like still bummed out. I'm like, come on, this is the one thing I wanted. But that was the only autographed thing in the shop. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll take that. I can do something with that. And then immediately after, I was like, why? Why did you do this? You like, not that it's a big deal, because it's not like Puddles and Stuff is astronomically charged or anything. But that little stupid conundrum just closed in, and it was like, you intentionally went to spend money on something you don't need. Like, sure, emotional satisfaction is important, treat yourself, all that shit, but you ended up with a pair of gloves that you bought because somebody signed them. And granted, I'm sure he's legitimate, but for all you know, it could have been an intern that signed it. You know, what is the significance there? So that's my thing, is just the ridiculousness of it, where on one level, there are people who will, like Robot Chicken did a bit back in, again, when I was in high school, where it was like a contest where some character like got to go through Russell Crowe's garbage, and it's, oh, I found his underwear. There are those people where just because somebody touched something means it's important. But when you break it down, if you've touched money, physical currency, regardless of what country you were in, for the most part, but let's, for argument's sake, keep it to like predominant Western culture, you've touched money that odds are pretty good a celebrity touched at some point. Do you care? Yeah. You'd care if you knew, but all you got was germs.
Yeah.
And the opportunity to pay for whatever you got. But yeah, it's a strange thing.
So
that's,
yeah. Of Montreal, Kevin Barnes, I'm a huge fan. And his music actually inspired me a lot in different ways, and I was going through some stuff, and his albums are different through time. But everything that he's signed like has like it's stack away, like
it's safe,
like it's very safe. And there's an ongoing joke, because I've been to quite a bit of their shows, that I have met Kevin by accident the first time. And such a long fucking story. But me and my brother and a friend, somebody drove to Detroit, Pontiac, not Detroit, to see Montreal. And I got the ticket for my brother for his graduation. And I was like, oh, because he liked Montreal. Like, that was one thing that he got from me, that he was like, oh, this is really good, actually. He liked it a lot, even though we're so different types of people. And I was like, oh, you got to see one of their concerts. It's very theatrical, and I love theatrics. And because I am theatrical, I guess. But we got there pretty early, and we haven't ate yet, so we decided to go to this Thai restaurant. And we had the worst waiter ever. And I never complain. I'm always super nice. And I didn't even complain then. Like, I felt bad for this kid. He was like fucking everybody's food up. It was like his first day or something. Oh, no. And people were getting mad, and I felt so bad for him, but I'm starving at the same time because everybody got their meal but me. And at my table, and they're all like, this is good. And like almost done, and I haven't got mine yet. And I'm like, fuck, I'm hungry. Like, and we gotta be somewhere soon, and so I wasn't mad. I didn't express any anger because I'm not one of those people. And I was feeling bad for him. We're just watching him. Like, our whole table is just watching him. Like, oh my God, this poor dude, he's getting yelled at one table. His manager is yelling at him. And he comes with water. And my brother was wearing, he was wearing some low tops or something, shoes with socks, but in shorts. And he pours the water for my brother, but he like moved and he got my brother's foot wet and he like ran. He didn't do anything. He just ran away. Like, oh shit.
Poor kid.
And I almost wondered if it was like a prank show or something. Like
Right.
something going on, because I was like, it can't be that bad. I mean, it sucks waiting tables, but it's not rocket science, at the same time.
After a while, you're like, okay, you're either very high and have absolutely no idea what you're doing anymore, or like you said, nobody trained you at all and they just let you go and do your thing, in which case that's on them, but holy shit.
So
most people can pour water.
Yeah. I know.
Speak for yourself.
And
Ableist.
so, we left and we get to the parking lot. There's this parking lot that's across the street from the venue, and we've been there multiple times. And we're talking about that waiter, like, oh, I feel so bad for that guy, and like just talking about it and kind of laughing and giggling. And then we pull up to our spot, and I'm kind of like, do. And my brother goes, there's him right there. I was like, the waiter? And he was like, no, Kevin.
The
And
waiter?
I was like, that's quick.
That's why he was fucking up. He needed to get to the concert.
This is so embarrassing. So I have my version of the story, and then the people that were with me have a different version.
Right.
I took my shoes off. Because I didn't want to wear those shoes throughout the concert, because I didn't want my feet to get stomped on by accident, because we're on the floor, So, but I didn't want to wear those shoes all day. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. And so I'm like, where's my shoes? Where's my shoes? Because I see him just like walking on the sidewalk, and I'm like, where's my shoes? And
where's my shoes? I gotta go see him.
I like open the door and I put my shoes on, and I'm like, come on, guys. And I'm like, Kevin, I was that person.
Oh,
and to me, I was walking, like, I got his attention and he's waiting for me. And I'm like, oh, okay. Don't walk too fast, Rachel. Don't be weird. Don't be weird.
run at him.
You're just meeting one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Don't be weird. And and then I like turned back. I was like, can I get a picture with you or something? I talked to him for a second, and he's like, yeah. And I turn around, and my brother and someone else was like getting out of the car still. And I'm like, they're going really slow to me. Like, so I'm like trying to think of something else to talk about while we wait for them to walk up. And I'm all nervous and sweating. And he's really nice. And then they get up there and take a picture. And the first thing I say after we walked away, I was like, man, I felt like I was walking so slow. They're like, you were speed walking. You look like a crazy person.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then I met him later that night too, and it was a lot more chill. I wasn't as a fucking fangirl.
Yeah. Well, that actually brings me back to a second point, because like that situation where you engage with, because okay, fine, he was headed presumably to a show, but in essence, you saw him in the wild, right?
Yeah.
That situation, totally awesome. You bump into somebody where it's not like you stood in line for 3 hours to pay $50 to get their autograph on their headshot that's been out of date since Reagan was in office.
Yeah.
Like, that situation is just But that, where you like bump into them in the wild and they're like totally cool, going, yeah, sure, I'll sign whatever the fuck you want, whatever. Crazy person who speed walked towards me. I'm signing this because I'm afraid of you.
They
you turn out to be cool later.
they have a walk that they do when they talk about the story because they think it's hilarious. Like
Oh,
how
no.
When did you call him beautiful?
Who?
While she was speed walking, I'm sure she just
Wasn't
screamed
that
it like a
of
banshee.
Montreal? You're like, you're so beautiful.
I don't.
'Cause
Maybe.
I think you told me about that a while ago.
Maybe was it Kevin that I said that?
I don't know. It was of Montreal. I know that much. And you
Oh.
were like, I'm bad with famous people.
Yeah, I am.
Which, as an aside,
Oh,
once
I
we're done
did.
here, feel free
I
to.
said
Yeah.
that his music is beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
feel free to link me when we're done with the show because I have absolutely no idea what this band is.
yeah.
Who was surprised? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Grönlandic Edit by Of Montreal was what I played on the bass before every murder party set. And she was the only person who ever caught it. Because the murder party crowd's not much of an
No,
Of
no,
Montreal crowd. So like they'd plug the bass in, they'd be like, "Oh, okay, play something so we can level it," and that's what I would play every time.
Mhm. Yeah.
I was like, very good, yeah. It's
Have
a
you ever
funky,
been to
good-ass
one of their
bass groove.
shows?
No, I have not. I don't know much about them, other than Grönland to get it.
It's really, really, really. It's fun.
And Wolves in the Garden, do they do that one too? Wolves in the Garden.
Mm-mm.
I have actually
No, that's not them.
watched an of Montreal concert on YouTube,
Mhm.
and that was a trip. I
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed it. I've never heard anything except for that song
Yeah.
you talk about.
They were on tour with the Flaming Lips, oh man, like double, like theatrics, and then oh man, that would be great to see. I didn't see that.
That'd be
what the
awesome,
hell,
though,
Rachel?
for sure.
I know.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Did you see the Flaming Lips have the bubbles?
Yeah, that's the coolest thing in the world, and those tickets are probably not cheap, but totally
No.
worth it.
Yeah.
I'd pay $500 to. I'd buy that for $1.
You beat me to it. I was waiting for you to finish what the fuck you were saying. Hate you.
I watched some video on RoboCop recently. It was fun. It's RoboCop.
Wait, what?
I'm guessing it wasn't anything involving the remake, despite the fact that Michael Keaton was in it.
It was
Well,
not the
it's part of
remake.
the
Why does
one
it?
video.
Michael Keaton.
He's in it. Yeah, he's the bad guy. He's Jose Fierro's character, more or less.
What? But why did you bring up Michael Keaton?
He's in the remake.
You said you watched a video about RoboCop recently, and I said,
Yeah.
I'm guessing it wasn't about the remake, despite the
Yeah.
fact that Michael Keaton is in it, implying quite heavily that the remake is not at all worth watching. Thanks for following along.
Because Michael Keaton's in it, it's not worth watching.
No,
Is
quite
that
the
what you're trying to
opposite.
say?
But good job. Good job.
Oh
Sir,
well,
you
it's
guys
not
are-
worth it. It's got Samuel Jackson in it too, and it's still a piece of shit.
Literally
You're
the
trying to
point.
say.
Literally the
I
point. But good job.
am gonna
Yeah,
have to
Dave?
call it a night, folks.
Yeah, it's getting. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a wish, fuckers. I wish Chubby would shut up. Oh, look, it worked.
It's one.
It's
Oh.
134 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys live in the future and you're losers.
We're in the future.
You get to deal with the bullshit way faster than I do.
So
Wait, what was that?
it was a comment that Greg said an hour ago.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse the fuck out of me. It went by in a blink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys gotta come up. We gotta come up with a punishment for Power Bottom and Runkleford.
They seem to consistently be having punishment problems. I think the punishment is just the limbo of knowing there's a punishment.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Did
That
we lose
fucker.
jobs?
No, he's playing hide and go seek. All right,
Okay, well,
I
fuck
am
off.
off.
All right. Good night. I hope you
Love
sleep
you
well.
guys.
Oh, yeah.
Love you. Goodbye.